Greetings, Inquisitors. Welcome to the Holocron. This is the week 229 update for the Darth Loquitur account. I update this account's progress every week, go through all the ships, mods, Datacrons, whatever we're doing for the accounts that y'all can follow along. This is a catch-up. I've been behind on publishing these updates, though I do record them every week. So for week 229, let's get in there and see what happened. We got Hu Yang. I finished farming out his stars a little ahead of when I thought I was going to, so if I was able to relic him, I would have taken him to gear 13. But upon getting him to gear 12, I took a look and he requires 2 furnaces. So characters that require 2 of the exact same part for relic making are often, I just don't have the inventory to do that right when I get him to gear 12. So the target for the week was Hondo anyway, so here we go. We'll grab Hondo and get Hondo up to gear 13. And we've got to make him Relic 5 eventually for the Aphra journey, so we're just going to go ahead and take him up to Relic 5. That'll allow us to start the Aphra journey. He's needed for that first mission. So I just kind of go in there and I say, you know what, I'm going to take a look here. Let's go in on Aphra, and let's take a look with this Hondo mission. And my Hondo just gets killed several times. So I put a Zeta on him and end up putting both Zetas on him eventually. But we didn't get success there. Mods for the week. Here's the gray mods. We're just going to go through and test these gray mods. Everything with 4 or 5 speed on gray mods we try to take up. Here we get a 10 speed mod. We miss on it though and don't get any further improvements. Here's another 10 speed mod. We took a chance going to purple and didn't get any more speed. So here we'll take one, goes to 10 speed, and then we really quickly get a hit on 16 speed. That's pretty good. We'll take that up to 6 dots. 17 speed on 3 rolls is pretty high potential. If we get a couple more speed rolls here, it'd be really good. 21 speed, and we take it all the way up to gold, and we're going to recalibrate. And we recalibrate into speed, and we get a 25 speed mod. So that's nice. All right. And we'll finish out these last couple mods, but we don't get any more success. Then we'll move on to the blue and green mods here. And here we have a blue one that's 16 speed on 3 rolls. That looks pretty nice. So we'll take that up. And we miss. We'll take it to 6 dots, and we'll do a couple slices here. We take it to blue. Didn't get any more speed, so we'll do some slicing. And here we get that 17 speed to go up to 21. Once I have 4 speed rolls, we'll keep slicing it. It gets to purple. I don't have enough materials to slice it to gold, so we'll stop there. But we still got one more slice to do on that one, and then potentially one more calibration. Here we're on to the gold and purple mods, but we really didn't get anything there. So I'm just going to throw some mods onto Hondo Onaka, and we'll give him some decent stuff. I'm going to try to make him a little bit fast. I'm trying to use what mods I have left, so this isn't really an ideal mod set for Hondo, but it'll get him started. Then I go back into the mission, and I try with those mods, and I'm not having any success. I lose a bunch of times in a row. So then I started trying out ray mods, which would give a very high offense and high speed. Gas mods, which give high protection. I tried Bane mods to give the highest health out of the mod sets that I've got. I think are on my Bane set. And in total, I failed this mission 31 times and just kind of threw up my hands and said, you know what? We'll just come back to that later. I don't know if I need to have more relic levels on my Hondo or what, so I just parked it. Even if we get Aphra, we're not in a position to make a relic out of her yet, so I just hung it up there. For week 229, we're up to 10.99 million galactic power, almost at 11. 214 relics, 195 zetas, 44 omicrons. The mod Q score is 11.8. And we're still in Kyber 2 at this point, and Hu Yang will be the target for week 230. Farming, we were working on Sabine, Shin, Marek, Tai Dagger. In Fleet, Punishing One, and Materials in Cantina. Signal data, 5 days a week, and character 2 days a week. So whenever I need to farm up a character, I need to find a moment where I don't need as much signal data, and then I try to farm up a character and get it ready, and then go back to farming signal data. There's a reason I did it that way or have done it that way. It's basically I always want signal data, and I only farm characters or ships when I absolutely have to. But it does create these like awkward gaps where I don't generate signal data. So just to try something different, what I'm going to do, I've calculated that if I farm characters twice a week, I should be able to catch up on quite a bit of stuff. By limiting myself to 5 days a week on signal data, I'll get a little bit less of the relics in between. But that's what I'm going to do, because we still need a couple characters for the Night Sister stuff. We still have ships that we've never caught up on that we need to finish out of fleet or finish out of Cantina at some point. So this is what I'm going to try to do. Weekdays, I'll farm signal data, and on the weekends, I'll farm characters, and I'll just see what that gets me. Do a little experiment. Mod energy, 4 days a week. Slicing materials, 3 days a week on mods. Refresh strategy is 3 on everything. The relic priority order, we did stick Hondo in there. He wasn't part of this list, but because we had to take Sana up to relic 5, might as well finish out Hondo. He's a good character, and he'll potentially unlock Aphra. And, we weren't ready for Hu Yang anyway, so I don't think it'll slow us down in getting to the Commander Sokatano unlock. So, felt like the right thing to do. The push for Bronzium wiring, for 2 weeks in a row, a little over 2 weeks, I used all my fleet energy that I wasn't farming Punishing One, and farmed up the Mark V data pads off of Fleet 1D. Normally with my fleet energy, I'm farming relic materials. If I feel like I'm in really good shape on relic materials, then I will farm the Mark 12 furnaces to use in making Zimbital cards or other scavenged materials, for example, that I'll farm. But trying to get the data pads off of 1D, after a couple weeks, I completely ran out of the purple med packs. I was making purchases for those out of the guild store and still couldn't keep up. So even with the guild store and the guild event store, trying to keep up on those, I ran out. So I don't know if I was just on a run where med packs got used a lot of the characters that I was relicking or what, but I did go back to farming the med packs. And for now, I'll just put this on the shelf as an idea. So in the future, if I ever find that I am getting to the point where I can just use my raid currency and keep up on the med packs. And of course, they come out of the shard shop as well and guild events. So if I could keep up with those, like let's say I get to an inventory of 250 med packs, and I'm good on all my other materials for relic making, I'll go back to farming Fleet Node 1D and help me out on Bronzium. So I'll store it as a good idea. I don't think it's something that I'm in a position right now to keep doing, but okay. So with the Aphra unlock, that first mission with Hondo, I tried 8 different mod sets and had 31 failed attempts and did end up putting both of the Zetas on him. And then I finally just said, you know what, there's something here that I don't understand, or maybe I'm just getting bad RNG. I'll have to do more research later, and I just hung it up. I've heard that the Sana level isn't that much better, so I thought, even if I get through the Hondo level, then I'm going to have to sort out the Sana level as well. So we'll just hang that up for the future. That's going to be it for the week 229 update for the Darth Loquitur account. Please remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe. Notification bell tells you when I'm doing my live streams for GAC. I do those 3 times a week. And, of course, join us on Discord. There's a link up above, down below. It's a nice Discord community. There's a lot of cool people that hang out over there. It's a pretty chill environment. You can ask questions, and somebody will try to help you out. Hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching. We will see you in the next Holocron.